The tale of the sponge.
Once upon a time, in a lush green garden, a curious little tortoise named Ziyo loved to explore and learn new things. One morning, Ziyo decided to wander to the part of the garden where the big, old oak tree stood. Underneath it, he found a group of animals having a picnic. There was Benny the bunny, who was nibbling on some carrots, Sammy the squirrel, who was busy with an acorn, and Sunny the sparrow, who was perching on a branch above.
Hello, friends. What's happening here?
We're having a picnic, but look what we found.
Watch this.
Sammy dipped the sponge into the puddle, and before everyone's eyes, the sponge began to grow bigger.
It's absorbing the water!
Absorb?
Yes, absorb means to take something in, like how this sponge is drinking up all the water.
Ziyo watched closely as the sponge got bigger and softer.
So, it's like when I soak up the sun on my shell to feel warm.
Exactly! Or like how I absorb the dew from the leaves in the morning to refresh myself.
And how I store nuts in my cheeks to absorb their goodness for later.
Ziyo was fascinated by this new word. He wanted to see more. Benny hopped over to a flower with morning dew on its petals.
Look, Ziyo, this flower is absorbing the water from the dew to grow.
Ziyo slowly moved closer to the flower, watching as the tiny droplets seemed to disappear into the petals.
Absorb.
From that day forward, Ziyo would often visit his friends at the big oak tree where they would explore and learn together. Whenever they saw something taking in water, sunlight, or even knowledge, Ziyo would get excited.
It's absorbing just like the sponge.
And so, in the garden full of friends, Ziyo the Tortoise learned about the magic of absorb, making every day an adventure of learning and fun.
And that's the tale of the sponge. Be a Ziyo adventurer. Tap subscribe for more fun tales.